Have you ever watched an FPV drone video and you wonder how they actually get that really nice, natural, smooth looking motion blur? In a lot of cases, those videos are filmed with GoPros or different things and they might not have an ND filter on there, so they're not going to get natural motion blur. But how do they get that incredible looking motion blur? Well, the other day I learned that there is a new feature inside of DaVinci Resolve, well, maybe not new to DaVinci Resolve, but new to me and probably new to you as well, that can help you achieve this look. And it might not be what you're thinking. The old way of doing things was to actually use the motion blur that was built into the color tab under motion effects. And it's just the motion blur right here on the tab. And in a pinch, if you need something simple and easy to use, this works quite well. But there's actually another method that you might not know about that I'm going to show you in this video. So stick around and watch until the end. So you can take your motion blur from looking like this, it's all ugly and weird, artifacty with lots of ghosting, and get it to look more like this, which looks significantly smoother, much more natural. If you want to continue to support this channel, be sure to like this video and subscribe. And if you want to do me even more of a favor, I would really appreciate it if you went down to the link in the video description. There is a short sign-up form for my DaVinci Resolve 101 course. This course is designed for beginners, but even experts can maybe learn something new because I go through all of the basics of what I know about using DaVinci Resolve, and I've been using it for several years now. So I'd really appreciate it if you would sign up for that list. So we're going to start by looking at these clips with this home tour. And I have two clips here. I want to speed ramp this one, and I want to go full speed and transition into the inside of the home. And that looks pretty good, but again, it doesn't have the motion blur that I want. So we're going to come in, and if you look and see, if I just add the previous method of doing motion blur, then it's going to look, for that clip, it looks good enough, really. I didn't see any major issues with it. The lines in the brick looked a bit funky. There was some ghosting there, so I think I will use the newer method for this clip as well. So let's go ahead and do that. And we're going to add motion blur here. Do better, large. We're going to do from previous frame and more granularity. We're going to go crazy with this one right here. It's going to look a little unnatural, but just bear with me. Whoosh. Look at that. Let's just copy this. So Control C on this node. We'll add another node to this one, and then Alt V, and then do this here, apply. And that'll add the motion blur to this clip as well. And that's already looking really good. Now, again, it's not perfect. You're going to have a couple of freeze frames that might have some artifacting. So you can see here, right here, there's still a little bit of ghosting with this wall, but it's already looking much better than if we had done it with the previous version of motion blur. Because look at this fan. Look at how much better it looks versus if I turn off this node, large, and then we increase it. Now look at how much more ghosting it has on it versus this. It looks much, much smoother and much better. And I'm going to move this underneath this and just do a couple frames of fading here. Whoosh. Go right through there and right through into the kitchen. And look at that. It looks so much better. And here is one last example of how this motion blur looks on a clip. Just like that. Looks really nice and natural. Looks really good. So I hope you found this video helpful, or at the very least entertaining. That's going to be it for today. So thank you again so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.